Oh, hey, it's Jess. Long time no see. I'm just checking in, just saying hello. What's up? How's it going? I haven't checked in for a while. I've been out of commission for about a month. I was both mentally and physically ill. Mostly mentally ill. You kind of get to that time of year and you're like, ugh, feel a little broken. So I was taking my time to kind of come back to myself and really get my energy back up. So I'm coming back strong in December. I am going to post every day in December, every weekday. The weekends I might take a day off, but I'm going to try to post daily. I have a bunch of videos edited. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I think the last time that we talked, I had started a project called the 8 Journal Project, which I am just about finished with. Actually, I've been working on it nonstop. I just haven't been in video. So the next step in that project, I finished 4 of the journals. I have another 4 to go, and then I need to do covers for them. So what I have coming up are sort of journals with me and making covers and doing different things that kind of bring it all together. And then, as you know, one of my goals is to finish every journal I started in 2025. So that's what I'm still working on. While I haven't been really active on YouTube, I have been doing the artwork portion of it. So that's good. So yeah, that's basically what the next couple weeks will bring. I'll be putting up journal with me journal with me projects, and I'll try to break out some of the journals. I want to do flip throughs of everything I've done for the year, and then by the end of December, what I'd really like to do is just have everything stitched together. I was looking through some journals from summer that I really liked, and I don't know. I'm in this place where I'm in a new kind of artistic expression, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the feeling of being back in those journals. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I have a new dog. His name is Andor, and he is snoring so loudly that I cannot think, but I don't want to shut the door because then he'll whine and cry. So it's either him whining and crying or nonstop snoring. The microphone's probably not picking it up, but trust me, it's loud. Okay. So as you know, the holiday season is kind of crazy for everyone, but for me, I feel like it's one of those times of the years where I get woo. My mental health really takes a nosedive. So what I'm gonna try to do is do fun things, like reasons to post kind of stuff. So not all of it's going to be a clean edit. None of that stuff I do is going to be a clean edit because I'm not an editor. I make stuff. I just make stuff. And this is a means to an end, a way to keep making stuff. So that's just my general plan for December, is to kind of put stuff up that I've already filmed that I want to finish and get out by December. I want to finish all of the journals that I made. Plus, I'm launching a new project. But I'm trying to put together a new series of artworks using frames. Went out this past weekend with my husband to get some. This is not baseboards. This is trim for. It's trim for a room, and it's a piece of wood, and so we're gonna cut it to fit the size of a canvas. And so what I'll try to do is have these frames that are built into the piece of work, and then kind of explore from there. I'm really excited about it. I've been doing some tests in some other kinds of frame methods, but for that, I really want to start to launch it. I want to launch that for next year and have videos on it. And I just want to do it. I've been wanting to do something where I use the frame as an artwork itself, which has been something I've always wanted to do. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's kind of where I'm looking. Yeah. I have no idea if anybody's ever going to watch this video. I usually don't get that many views. So if you're here and you have something you want to tell me, by all means tell me. If not, then you know what? Go ahead and not do anything. I'm just gonna hold up these postcards I got in the mail. And I'm just going to flip through them now, just for reasons. Because I haven't done this thing where I just kind of chat with you. There's no point for me to do this other than I had a bunch of cards on my desk and I wanted to show people. Can I mirror this? How do I don't know how to like make it so it's not like this. Like, so it's like not, you know what I mean? Do you know how to do this? If you know how to do this, let me know. Let me know how to do. Oh, I got lipstick on this. All right, too cute. These are like activity books. I don't understand what is happening. Oh, best friends. Look, there's little kitties. Look, the little kitties. Oh, someday I'm going to ask my husband for a better camera because the one I'm using is not. I love her. I love her. Back when I was younger, I used to do vlogs all the time. I was the same lady. Same girl. Oh, it's the same bunch of little, there's 4 different kinds. Yeah, but like when I was younger, I had a video YouTube channel and I had like a really crappy camera, which was really nice because it made you look kind of like, because it kind of like was like automatically a filter and you're like, you could totally look fine and great. But now this camera, even though it's a cheap little crappy camera that I got for zooming, it still picks up more than that camera would have picked up. And I kind of miss the ones that came standard on Mac were like high end at that point, but you know, in the early 2000s, like, no. So there's 4 different kinds. There's Storyland, Best Friends, Dolls, and then Little Miss Cutie. I don't know why I felt like I needed to show these to you. Maybe because like I have so many things here that I don't get to show anybody because no one comes into my office. I also have these, which I was going to give away for Christmas. And if I don't get the ones I made of my family ones that I made for, I make Christmas cards every year, and I'm not going to show you them because usually it's my daughter and there's a pun. So like this year it's it says, so let me get this straight. 2025 is almost over, and it's a picture of my daughter from early in the summer with her holding a piece of salami on her mouth to make it look like a smiley face. She has no idea. And then the other card that I made like a couple years ago, she was dressed as a kitty for Halloween. So I was like, I hope you have possum holiday, like poss, you know, ha ha ha. And so a lot of the cards that I make for our family is like they're very funny. Like there was one year where she got mad that we were taking her pictures, so I had a 3-picture progression on the back showing her reaction over 3 pictures of having her picture taken. So it was like that. So it looked really cool, and it was a good image. But the front did have like a picture of us all together at Coney Island. But yeah, so like I try to do something fun like that. But when I give away cards, like I send people cards, I send those to like people who are really close. They're also expensive to get printed. But like like when I give people gifts, it's a crow, it's a ravens. Look at, they're in the snow. So that's holiday-ily appropriate, right? Are these all different? Oh, so far they look like they are. Huh? The murder and the crows and whatnot? The murder crows? Wow, these really are a bunch of different ones. Is this one? Are you? Oh, no. Oh no, that's a dupe. I think that one might be a duplicate too. Yep. And that one, yep. And this one here. I'm pretending to be a bird because I'm an idiot. And since no one's gonna watch this, and I'm just trying to make a video for today, it's to like maintain my mental health, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to talk to myself and show the camera cards. All right, maybe I'll make some Christmas cards for everybody. Did my screen just went quiet because I hadn't touched anything for a while. So it was like, oh, 10 minutes, you're not doing anything. I'm going to shut off. It went to sleep, not quiet. Well, I mean, it went to sleep and was also being quiet. So I guess it was being quiet. Okay, well, that must be a hint that I should take this video and just slap it up there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do any editing. You're just going to... It's just, this is what this is. I'm just going to be doing this. Looking at cards. Faffing around. On days that I don't have anything to make or don't feel like making anything, I'm just going to talk at you. You can watch them or not. I don't think I'm just here to get my own, you know, I mean, I have to reaffirm to myself, talking to myself here now, that I'm really not trying to be famous on YouTube, which is good because I'm not famous on YouTube. What I'm trying to do is have a place to share my artwork and a place to actually go to as a destination for my artwork. You know, for my writing and stuff, I have different social media places, but I have no place to really like explore or express or really show the like 360 view of the work that I'm doing. You know, art journals, they're not the kind of thing that like you can put in a frame and sell. They're not the kind of thing that like you can package and send in the same way that you can like a drawing or a painting. Like you can't hang it on a wall. It's a book. It's sitting there. So the only way to really show what's in the book is to show what's in the book in moving time, in an ephemeral moment. I mean, the other thing is the making of an art journal is just as much part of the actual artwork. So the only way you can really do a project like this is to put it in video. So to a project like all of my art journals, the only way you can really make, create, and share art journals, junk journals, all that stuff is through this medium. This is the place that it thrives the most, and it shows you the most like complete picture. Because you can flip through these journals, but without me showing you how I did some, or what my approach is, or having some, even if it's no discussion, but having like a live look at what came before and afterwards, like doing even the chronological order of the book, you know, the flipping order. Even all of those things, let me explain that better. With a painting, you can put it on the wall, and that's all you see. With a sculpture, you can put it on a pedestal, and that's all you see. And you don't need to like go in order. If they're in part of you're just seeing the whole one picture. It is one painting. Like if they're part of a larger series, that's fine, but on their own, they stand alone as a painting or as a sculpture, whether or not they have more in the series. Whether they're like a million untitles that are just in a series, it doesn't matter. Each piece stands on its own. And that's how art journals are. They stand on their own. The 2-page spread isn't just the image. That isn't just it. The whole painting is in the book. So to really truly look at the art journal or the junk journal, you have to open it up, and you have to look at all the pages in the order that they were presented, and in some ways in the order that other ones were made. You know, in some ways I think it's like you can see the progression of how the artist has grown, but you can also see where the content goes over time, in the moments that they're making it. It's also really important to kind of to have someone, like imagine if you could have any artist explain the way that they're doing stuff. Be kind of cool, right? With art journaling, it's built into it because it's meant to be accessible. Anyone can do it. Anyone can feel and do, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it, and they should do it. And they should be sharing their methods, and they should be sharing how that work happens, and they should be not too precious with their materials or how things turn out. That's the nature of the form. It's supposed to be for everyone. It's supposed to be accessible. And so the way to actually make art journals now is to flip through, show the entire art piece, and to also become part of a larger conversation when it comes to art journals. That's why I'm so attracted to it, because there's this like, there's this untapped in artistic expression that I've had for a very long time, that I've put into different places, but I'd never had a place that was like coalesced into one spot that made a lot of sense for me. And that was ever moving. So that's how I ended up here. I don't know how I ended up on this diatribe, but I feel really inspired. I might go film something after I snuggle this snoring guy over here. All right, now I'm for real gonna go. I'm gonna push stop. The next thing you see is the little heart, the heart thingy that I have that plays, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.